Hello, I'm Emmanuel. Discover a world of faith and inspiration. Welcome to Christocentric Animation, where Christian animation comes alive with stories that touch hearts and ignite souls. Join us on a journey of hope, love, and unwavering faith as relatable characters navigate life's challenges. Subscribe, like, and comment to become part of our growing community of believers. Share your thoughts, reflections, and spread the message of God's grace. Hit that notification bell and join us on this incredible adventure today.
Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived three individuals, Emily, Jacob, and Rachel. Emily and Jacob were devout Christians, while Rachel, a skeptic, had never explored matters of faith. Little did they know that their lives would intersect in a profound way, leading Rachel on a transformative journey of discovering the power and purpose of prayer.
I often took morning walks in a serene city park, using it as a time for prayer and reflection. One day, as I sat on a bench, deep in conversation with God, Rachel, an inquisitive journalist, intruded my prayer time with God. "Excuse me, but what are you doing?" "Are you talking to someone?" "Yes, I'm talking to God. I believe prayer connects me with Him. Would you like to join me? I've never prayed before. I'm not even sure if it works. Prayer is a journey of faith. Give it a chance, and you might be surprised. Close your eyes and speak from your heart."
Reluctantly, Rachel sat beside Emily, eyes closed, uncertain of what lay ahead. Jacob, a compassionate doctor, frequently spent time in the hospital's chapel, seeking strength and guidance in the midst of his demanding profession. One day, Rachel found herself waiting anxiously in the hospital, overwhelmed by fear and uncertainty. She noticed Jacob enter the chapel and followed him inside.
"Dr. Jacob, forgive me for intruding, but I've seen you find solace in this chapel. How do you pray?"
"Prayer is a way for me to surrender to God's wisdom and find peace in His presence. Join me, and let us seek His guidance together." They knelt side by side, Rachel hesitantly joining in Jacob's heartfelt prayer. Impacted by her encounters with Emily and Jacob, Rachel became intrigued by the idea of prayer. She decided to reach out to Emily, inviting her for an evening of conversation and exploration at her home.
While I may not be a believer, I'm always up for a lively conversation. Just promise me one thing, no divine lightning bolts for my skepticism, deal? Ha ha, deal. No lightning bolts, I promise. So, let's dive into the fascinating world of prayer. What are your thoughts on it? Well, as an unbeliever, my prayer game is pretty weak. But hey, if I ever find myself in a dire situation, maybe I'll give it a shot. Can you imagine me trying to negotiate with a higher power like, "Hey, Mr. Universe, if you save me from this traffic jam, I promise to give up my skepticism and wear a unicorn onesie every day"? Ha ha ha, that's quite the image. But you know, prayer doesn't always have to be about asking for favors or miraculous interventions. It can also be a way to express gratitude or seek inner peace. You don't need a unicorn onesie for that, I promise. Phew, good to know. I'm glad prayer offers some flexibility. Maybe I'll give it a go as a form of self-reflection. Although, I hope the higher power doesn't mind if my mind wanders off and starts making a mental grocery list instead. Dear Universe, forgive me for I have sinned. I'm grateful for my existence and the sale on avocados this week. Ha ha, I appreciate your humorous take on it. Honestly, prayer can be a personal experience, and it's okay to let your mind wander sometimes. It's the intention and the connection you feel that matters. Who knows, maybe the universe has a sense of humor and appreciates your unique style of prayer. Well, if the universe has a sense of humor, I hope it appreciates my witty remarks during prayer. Maybe I could get a cosmic laugh track in response. Knock, knock. Who's there? An unbeliever trying to make a spiritual connection. Ha. Good one. Ha ha, that would definitely add some spice to your prayer sessions. You might just start a new trend in spiritual comedy. Who says prayer has to be all serious and solemn? Laughter is good for the soul too. Prayer is not merely a ritual or a set of words spoken into the void. It is a sacred practice that connects us with the divine and has the power to change our lives. In a world filled with distractions, busyness, and chaos, prayer offers us a sanctuary, a space where we can find solace, peace, and a sense of purpose. It is a conversation between our hearts and the divine, a channel through which we can express our deepest joys, sorrows, hopes, and fears. Prayer is not a magic wand that instantly grants our every desire. It is a transformative journey, an intimate connection with the divine, where we align our will with that which is greater than ourselves. It is an opportunity to surrender our ego, our wants, and our fears, and to trust in a wisdom that surpasses our understanding. Prayer is about opening our hearts to God. This is amazing. Can we join hands and let's pray together? As I embarked on my journey of prayer, my skepticism gradually transformed into curiosity and openness. I witnessed the impact of prayer in Emily's and Jacob's lives, their deep-rooted faith guiding them through challenges with grace and peace. Inspired by their example, I began to embrace prayer as a means to connect with something greater than myself.
In time, Rachel experienced the transformative power of prayer firsthand. She discovered that prayer was not about finding immediate answers to every question, but about developing a relationship with God, finding solace in His presence, and seeking His will. Rachel's story became a testament to the transformative nature of faith, where an unbeliever's doubts were replaced by hope, and skepticism turned into a humble curiosity. Through her journey, she discovered that prayer was a bridge between her doubts and faith, allowing her to grow spiritually and find meaning in her life. And so, Rachel's newfound understanding and practice of prayer not only enriched her own life, but also served as a beacon of hope for others, showing that even the greatest skeptics can find their way to faith through prayer.